right. So, I've got this is my personal pickup that I have on the lift here right now, and I had a bit of an issue. And I thought I would share my issue with you because I am so outraged by this. It's unbelievable. So, issue I have is, there's my that blue line there, had a little transmission cooler line leak, which is not a big deal. I mean, the truck is 10 years old, and you can see how that one there is pretty rusty. There was an elbow where that blue hose is. There was an elbow coming out of there that had a little rot hole in it, and it was weeping oil. So, all right, no problem. I just fixed it with a piece of hose for the time being. I'm gonna have to get some proper hose for that. That's not really the right hose. It's working for the time being, but I have ordered some proper oil hose. So, in any case, that is not really the big issue here. The issue here is, I thought, okay, I fixed the leak. Now, how do I add oil to the transmission? Because I lost a bunch, and now it's shifting funny. And it's low on oil, of course. So, to my surprise and disgust, there is no oil dipstick and filler tube under the hood anymore. Now, I don't know how long, and I'm sure Ford's not the only one doing this, I don't know how long this has been going on, that they haven't been putting those in. Alright guys, so now this is where they expect you to check it. You gotta take this nut out, and there's a little plastic dipstick inside there, and that's where you check it, and that's where you also fill it. Isn't that lovely? So, I had to buy one of these syringe affairs to be able to fill it, which is okay, that's fine. Now thank God I have the lift here. It makes it much easier to do. But shame on you, Ford, and whoever else is doing this. What was wrong with having a dipstick and a fill tube under the hood so that you could check it and fill it yourself? I mean, shame on you guys. No, let me rephrase that. Screw you, Ford. Not everyone that buys one of your vehicles is a moron. Some people know how to check it. Some people know how to fill it. Can't you allow people that choice for themselves? You know, considering how much you spend on one of these. I mean, okay, the line rotting off is one thing. I mean, you can see under here, things are a bit rusty. I've had this 10 years, and that's the price you pay for living in the salt belt like I do. Not much I can do about that. That part, I don't blame anyone for. But this is bloody ridiculous. So, anyway, luckily I have a lift and I can do it relatively easily. As you can see, I've already taken the liberty of topping up the transmission. I just thought I would share this because I am absolutely fit to be tied about this. What is wrong with you people? So there's what it looks like when you get it out. There's your little nut you unscrew. And there's the little dipstick that goes into the transmission, and they do give you can see that, they do give you two different sections. One's a hot, one's a cold, which is good because, you know, of course, the best way to check the fluid level in an automatic transmission is when it's running and warm. You can't get your hand in there. I don't know if you noticed while I had the camera under there, but I can't get my hand up in there without touching the catalytic converter. The catalytic converter's right there, which is going to be hot when the engine is running. So thank you so much, you assholes. Alright guys, I just thought I would share that little tidbit of information with you, just in case you are like me and were not aware that the auto manufacturers have gone this way. I'm sure Ford's not the only one, but this is my first experience with not being able to check my tranny fluid and or fill it from under the hood. So as you can see, I defy you to try and check that and or fill it without burning your hand on the catalytic converter. That is absolutely ridiculous. And there's no way I could be the only one that finds this absolutely disgusting. Let me know down in the comments. That's all I got for today. Talk to you soon.